HNN breaking news. Once upon a time, GWR twats. The end.
Probability factor of 1 to 1. We have normality. I repeat, we have normality. Anything you still can't cope with is therefore your own problem.
Once upon a time, Erebus, volcano, a beautiful story of getting fucked. The end.
Hey everybody, happy Friday. Happy Friday. Purples is on a 30 stream streak. No way. No way. Sex Size Hannah, how are you? Teeny Tiny and a Manaringo. Hello Manaringo, how are you? How's everybody doing? Yeah, I hate the I hate that. Yeah, we can't send this. We can't send this order because you put something in it that you can't have for 3 months. And then I also hate it when they overstock orders as well. And don't send me the limited edition Necron Codex, which I ordered. So that's probably another reason why I've kind of fell out with 40k. Cookie, hello you. How are you doing? It was XMas yesterday. What's XMas? What's XMas? Happy Fromus. Yes. Yes, Fromus. I wanted to say, do you really think I want to wait another 3 months? Good. I'm working then, shopping then, sleeping, no hobby today. No. Hey, Christine, how are you doing? Christine, where was I asked in Discord, where was the flag on the back of your Gelgus post thing, dude person thing from? I'm working then, shopping then, sleeping, no hobby. Ho ho ho, how are you doing, Beast? We had a happy XMas. I won some original art. What's XMas? I'm good. I think it's an orc thing. Oh, is it an orky one? Gotcha. Jess, that nice lady over there, it's birthday. Oh, is Teeny called Jess? Oh, hang on. I thought Teeny was called something different. Is Teeny Jess? Am I getting confused now? I'm going to stop. No, I'm not just... No, I didn't think you were. Hang on, I'm getting confused. Stop confusing me. Stop confusing me. It's still early in the morning, honest. Look what I've done. Yeah. Built them all last night during the football. So they're all built up. Ready to rock and roll. Where's that one? There's that one. Look at this dude. The nice lady over there is Jess. The nice lady over there. Oh, excellent. There we go. And you got some artwork. Sweet. Congratulations. Yeah, I think that's. I think these are looking pretty cool. So that's the Dark Angels. All built now. Actually, I think they're all built because I've done the knights. All the knights are built. So they're all done. So I've got the knights done. I've got the companions done. I haven't glued the shoulder pads on. So they're all ready. I need to kind of bend that sword, stick it in some warm water, and bend that sword straight. Little things like that, but they're all done. And for some reason, I've got a spare body. They sent there was a spare body in the blister. So interestingly, we watch her paint and be feral. Feral. The nice lady over there. Oh wow! Oh, I like that one. I like the screaming green face one. That's cool. Cool. How's everybody's day going? Everybody doing well? Still got that. That's where we kind of finished up yesterday with this one. The helmet definitely needs tidying up. It's still very kind of messy.
Yeah, but we can always build more killbots.
To be fair, I suppose everything is a little bit messy. It's not as kind of neat and tidy as that yet. So we'll build on that. Could be better, could be worse. Cool. You can paint and be feral. Just don't get paint in your feral. She's the one that did the Space Marine Shrexy. The Space Marine Shrexy art. Looks at fancy Dark Angel headdress. Looks at Corn Berserkers. No, that's not a corn. You can't say that's a Corn Berserker. Don't say that's a Corn Berserker now. Come on now. Is that like sand in your crack? Yeah, they should be quite cool. I've left that off so I can get to everything access everything on there. I should probably have left that shield off as well, so that I can get to everything on there. I might just snap that off at some point later, at a later date, so that I can kind of get to everything around there. I've done some like very, very low cork just to rise them up a tiny bit, and then I can cover it all with the concrete again, the cement, and it'll kind of hide that. So that should be quite good. And then I've used some of the tiles that I've been using on all of them as well. Watched Grey's Anatomy and just tidying up before I get sorted for the Christmas party. You're off to a Christmas party? Fantastic. I grew up at the beach. It's a little different. Been to the library, bought the turkey and the sprout, just got to make the house presentable. Making the house presentable. Work party. Excited. Nice. Yeah, that's going to be cool, isn't it? That's going to be cool. Right, I'm going to try and do my best to finish up some more of these. I'm probably going to try and do the face, because I've got 3 faces to do. I've got this face, I've got that face. So I've got those 2 faces, plus I've got that face. So I've got 3 faces to kind of work on, and we're going to try and mix the colours a little bit better, so we can get the turquoise and then up to the pink tone. But that should look really cool. And then I've got to go through and do all the skulls and things like that. So we'll try and do all of that, which should be quite good. Much excite indeed. Much excite indeed. Much excite indeed. Yeah, so the Dark Angels seem to have lots of different colour schemes and colours flying around. And then there's also the different, the transfers, when you get the transfers. Oh, I have ordered the transfer, by the way. Hey, purples.
Ooh, we have a Christopher. We have painted models. We have dark fucking angels. May the volcano be erupting. But guess what we don't have? Fucking music. Fuck. Move. Tongue.
Yes. Let's get some music on, shall we, before I get shouted at again. Hello, how are you doing, Olivia? Good morning. Good morning, Olivia. And yes, you are jealous. I mean, look at it. Look at them. Just look at them. Just look at these. Just look at these. The cool thing about these as well is that you can just use them in 40k. Like, they're just Terminators. Just use them in 40k. That would be really cool. And then you can have really cool... Although you don't need to, because the 40k Dark Angels have really cool Terminators. Don't they, purples? And then I've also got that. That's another guy that we need to paint. I snapped the handle off his sword, so he's just got a crappy, shitty one from something. I don't know where that's from. Just to finish that off, and then I've also got this guy, who's really cool. And yeah, they're all on little base plinth bits.
Must be nice having Terminators.
Must be nice having Terminators, right? I mean, even this is how shit Blood Angels are. Even Night Lords have Terminators. Even Night Lords have got Terminators. Blood Angels, meh, no. Games Workshop hate Blood Angels. No. No Terminators for you.
It is nice having Terminators and a working airbrush gun.
Oh, Olivia throwing shade. Olivia throwing shade. Oosh. You know what also has cool termies? Ultramarines don't have cool Terminators. They literally don't have any. They don't have any cool Terminators. They just have Terminators. They're not cool. Love you, Hannah.
Hannah Harkinen has left the group chat.
No! Sexy Size Hannah, come back! H&M breaking news. Hannah has left the chat. H&M breaking news. Olivia apologised to Hannah. Oh no, I can't see! I can't see! Help me! Ah! It's alright, I'm back. I'm back. H&M breaking news. We need... I've got some of these little rocks which I sculpted. So some of these need to go on there at some point. So for... yeah, so I've got an extra body which I need to make... I need to make a Praetor out of, really, don't I? So I need to make a Praetor out of this body. I don't know what weaponry he's going to have. If anybody's got any ideas on what weaponry he should have, I mean, I'm guessing it's probably going to be a sword and a plasma pistol, but hey, who knows? That was epic and made me laugh. Made me laugh. Pew pew pew. And then we can just give it a normal. I don't know why the resins are different colours. I've seen it occasionally, but yeah. So boom, and that can be a different Praetor. That would look quite cool. But yeah, so he needs a nice separate separate loadout for something. Oh, I could give him Volkite. No, I can't give him Volkite because he's a Dark Angel, so he needs plasma, doesn't he? He needs plasma. He needs plasma. Oh, I forgot to send this one in, Christine. I forgot to send mine in. My my Terrifier Red Goblin, as I have been doing. I need to put a little black spot on the end of his nose. That's what I need to do. Yeah, that's my Terrifier Red Goblin, which I forgot to send in. I forgot to photograph. Forgot to photograph him and send him in. But hey, he's quite cool. I like him. Oh dear! All the Red Goblins that they've sent me over the last like 4 years, I've done them all as a Terrifier, as Art the Clown. Sorry, not the Terrifier. It's pretty cool though. Pretty cool. And then you got all the blood drips, and then the blood bag. The blood bag and the blood drips. Yep. I'll remember to send it in next time. Okay, right, so shall we do some pepper painting? And then there's also, oh yeah, music before Olivia shouts at me again, because Olivia seems like she's in a really really trolly mood today. Right, yeah, these look really cool though. These do look really cool. I do like them. I like the wings. I like the winged helmets that are that way more than the winged helmets that are that way. So yeah, that's something. They are very cool, aren't they? I mean, don't you just have him as a Praetor? Just use him as a Praetor, right? Just be like, rah! Maybe he needs a bigger cloak. I don't know. They are fab. They're really cool. They're very cool. Trying to find my goth boots. The swoosh up helmets are very cornate. Yeah, these ones. That's what Target said. There's only 2 of them in the box. So there's only these 2. This one's even got a skull in the middle of it as well. So yeah, these ones, they're not my favourite helmets. I do like the winged ones rather than the the feather ones. Well, not the feather ones, the ones that are out a little bit more. But the wing ones do look great. Look at that.
Christopher about to click a button. Oh, look, a squirrel.
A squirrel. Love the iron hands. You like the iron hands, do you, fuck? Nice. We're doing... Sexy Science Hannah might be doing some Iron Warriors in the new year. What button was I going to click? I can't remember what I was... What was I clicking? Can't remember what I was doing. So... Let's remove all of these. So, as I was saying, this is just for landscaping. It's just for contouring. Just to give some height and things. I'm going to cover all of this with putty, so you can't see the
Clicky
cork.
click on the music button thingy.
Oh, music, that was it. Thank you, Olivia. See, Olivia's not in a trolley mood today. She's fine. She's being helpful. Olivia's being helpful today. Shock horror, Olivia's being helpful. What music shall we put on today? There we go. God, it's chilly. It's chilly today. Got fish and chips tonight, though. Fish and chips tonight.
Christopher. News for today. Fuck you.
No!
Ooh.
What's the have I missed any H&M breaking news? Has there been any revelations, Hannah? Have you sorted out your airbrush? Have you tried the Eclipse airbrush? How is the Eclipse airbrush? Have you done anything else? I have leftover fish and chips for lunch. Wouldn't recommend. Why wouldn't you recommend? Why wouldn't you recommend? What fish was it though? What fish? I did, and it's okay, but can't get it as fine as the 0.2. Oh heck no! What's oh heck no? Hook and pin. What's hecky ho ho? Haddock. Ah, okay. The fish was fine. Oh, really? But my replacement parts are in Cologne. Nice. Well, they won't be long. Let's make smart fish.
Today's fish is trout a la creme.
There we go.
Enjoy your meal.
Today's fish is trout a la creme, not haddock. That's why it's gone. That's why it went wrong, Manneringo. You had the wrong today's fish. Day old fish and chips. Oh. Only 7,000 miles left to travel. Only 7,000 miles left to travel. Oh, that was the thing. Yeah, I got these out. And then I was looking at, because this is what the breacher shields look like. And then if you go to, I was having a look at. Where's the transfer sheet? I was having a look at the transfer sheet to try to kind of plan what I could put on there in terms of heraldry, and there's not a lot really that I can put on. Not like the Raven Guard one and the Night Lords one. There's not a lot on there that's like largish heraldry and stuff. So I'm gonna have to do. Just like individual heraldry, so they'll have to have like, one of them will have to have like black and red checkers. One of them will have to do like a black one side, red the other side, and then like white stripes, or I don't know. Like you'll have to do lots of individual heraldry on the shield, and then just put the chapter symbol on it, like something like that. Was that Prince Uriel? Yes, yes. So rumours are that we might get a new Prince Uriel, which would be great. And yeah, so they've dropped a story about Prince Uriel today. So hopefully, hopefully we've got, like, I don't know whether we're going to get a Christmas reveal, because the Grotmas stuff has been a bit weird this year. Like, it's not really been anything of anything. So hopefully we get a Christmas reveal.
I don't want to kink shame, but Prince Urinal should know that water sports is how you get new Chaos Gods.
Oh, you'll get it about the same time as the Terminators arrive. By weird to you, by weird do you mean a bit wank? Yeah, it's been a bit shit. It's not been great, has it? Like, it's just been like the last year they committed to doing AOS rules every day, so it was 24 days of AOS of new AOS rules. The year before was 24 days of new 40k rules. The year before that was a rumor engine every day, which then revealed a big reveal on Christmas Day. Whereas this one is like a story here, a couple of rules here, like AOS rules for that one, a little bit of artwork here and things like that. It's not really been committed or anything, which is fine. Like, they've kind of set the standard of what the Grotmas thing is, which they even named it. Like, they came up with the idea of doing Grotmas, so we're just kind of stood here expecting Grotmas every year now. So yeah, that's a bit. If it was like this the first year, that would change the kind of the whole idea of the whole thing. But yeah, it's fine. I have a report to finish for a customer, and I so don't want to finish it. I want to paint. Paint then. Paint. Purpley Spark is ruthless today, and I love it. Purpley Spark is pulling no punches today. I have 3 Moonstone models to paint before Saturday at 1 PM, and I haven't touched them. Oh, just put them on your desk and then just go beep. Just touch them. Like, deep. Just do that. Just touch your models. That's definitely what you need to do. We have a brutal Purpley Spark today. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe she's got to finish this. She's got to finish this thing for a customer, and she's all grumpy that she's got to do it. When what she actually wants to be doing, with a brush, you goof. Oh, sorry. Boop. There you go. Like, why would that matter? Why would it matter? This isn't Toy Story. The models that you paint don't become alive when you walk out of the room, so they don't know that you've, like, touched them with a paintbrush or your finger. They don't care. They're inanimate Moonstone minis. It's not like you have a really, really, really cool Sanguinor model that has feelings. H&N breaking news. Don't take out you task avoidance on poor old me. How dare you, Christober Oryx.
Oh, do fuck all the way off, Christopher. Then fuck off even farther. Then when you complete a 360 run of the Earth, go fuck off some more. Tongue.
Oh dear. It's alright, it's alright. Not everybody can have cool models, alright? It's somebody has to have shit models so that the rest of us can have cool models in comparison. And unfortunately that's the Dark Angels, the Blood Angels. Unfortunately, it's just the Blood Angels. Like, the Raven Guard and the Dark Angels have cool shit. The Blood Angels just sadly... 30k Dark Angels look cool, but 30k Blood Angels look cool too. That's true, that's true. Hang on, hang on.
Would Chris fuck off latitudinally or longitudinally? Because Derby is far enough north that latitudinally it would be much less than longitudinally.
Would Chris fuck off latitudinally or longitudinally? I think Purpley Spark would want me to do it both ways. Oh, look at this! Look at this! The Deathwing Assault Dark Angels army set for Warhammer 40,000 Purple Spark. Look how good this is. Look, 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 purples. Look, purples. Purples. Look, look, purples. Look at that, purples. Look how cool is that Terminator, purples? That's really cool. Like, it's really interesting. It's really interesting that like Blood Angels don't have like really cool Terminators like that. I think it's really interesting. Like that. Like, look at that one down there. Look how cool. How cool's that one? He's really cool. Oh, look, look. Here's the sprue look. Look at this. There we go. We should make some. We should make some really cool Dark Angel Terminators. Look at all the little hats they've got as well. They've got hoods. The purpose is for fuck off as long as possible. So longitudinally it is. Am I alone in hating Space Marine hoods? No, I quite like Space Marine hoods. Like, I like the Dark Angel Space Marine hoods, particularly in 40k. In 30k it doesn't make sense.
Fuck Erebus and fuck Christopher and fuck Lena Droz and fuck Christopher and fuck Manfred and fuck Christopher, then throw Christopher in an active volcano with Erebus so they both get fucked some more.
That's not very nice. That's not very nice. So yeah, I like the Raven Guard like hoods as well because they're kind of all stealthy and everything. Oh look, there's a Dark Angel butt. The Dark Angel butt there. Look at that. Look at that one, purples. It's a Dark Angel butt. They're even taking away the sexy butts of the Blood Angels as well. Look at the shields. Look how cool the shields are. Look how cool the Dark Angel Terminator shields
I also
are.
forgot to mention, fuck Denethor and fuck Christopher.
Look at that. Look how cool that is. That's brilliant. That's fab. Really, really cool. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Anyone got a Xanax for perps?
Oh look. Oh look. There's like lots of really cool Dark Angels accessories. Look, like there's cool Dark Angel swords and cool little trinkets and things, and little people, little Jawas. They have little Jawas, little watchy Jawas. They've got really cool books. It's not like just imagine. Oh, look at all the different heads you can get. Crusader helmet heads with hoods on. It's really cool. Like, imagine if you were a Blood Angel, you'd get like a sprue that was half this size with like maybe just like, I don't know, 20 shoulder pads and maybe some like blood vials or something on it, rather than all this cool shit. I'm sorry, I'll stop now. I'll stop now. But are they assault termies?
Dark Angels are totally ridiculous with their twat hoods. Yeah, hide your face, you fucking traitor.
No, they're big. They've got big maces. They're big like assault terminators with big maces and cool swords. Things like that. Yes. Yes. Dark Angels. Dark Angels. And then there's that's the scout sprue, which I need to build for the Raven Guard at some point, because Raven Guard needs scouts. And there's the cool little scout sniper, the Raven Guard scout sniper. There we go. Anyway, right. Maybe the Christmas Day reveal will be a Blood Angel Assault Terminator box. I mean, why would it not? Why would it not be, right? Like, there aren't any other Terminators. There aren't any other chapters which need Terminators. I mean, even the Imperial Fists have got Terminators. I don't think there are... I mean, the Space Wolves have got Terminators. The Dark Angels have got Terminators. The Imperial Fists have got Terminators. Arguably, the shitty Ultramarines have got Terminators. Who else needs Terminators? The Iron Hands, maybe? Maybe we could have like an Iron Hands Assault Terminator box. Because Iron Hands aren't really assaulty, are they? But they do need an Assault Terminator option. So you could have like an Iron Hands Assault Terminator box. That would be cool. Imperial Fists don't have Terminators. They have 2 characters, that's it. Perhaps they are saving them for a re-release of Space Hulk. What, the Iron Hands Terminators? Maybe. Maybe the Iron Hands are going to take... Maybe the Iron Hands are going to be like the poster boys of Space Hulk. Because the last lot of poster boys didn't do very well, really. So maybe they've just been sacked off and they've been replaced with really cool Iron Hands Assault Terminators. That would be awesome. Like, there's not really any other chapter that do Assault Terminators as well as Iron Hands. The Iron Hands deserve Assault Terminators. More than any of the other chapters that don't have Assault Terminators at the moment. So yeah, Iron Hands Assault Terminators. I'm gonna get in trouble. I'm so gonna get in trouble. Olivia's gonna absolutely crucify me. Yeah, so do I turn this guy into a Praetor, seeing as I have a spare body? I don't know how I've ended up with a spare body.
Next time the Emperor of Mankind asks you to build a 4 million room fortress to defend Terra, don't do it because no one will care that you did it and you'll get no love 10,000 years later. Only the dumb blue spreadsheet Marines will.
Sounds about right.
GW was like, Blood Angels have a librarian dreadnought. Fuck them, let's give them a fake Jesus with wings. Sanguinary guards with no wings. Fuck the Blood Angels, we are the twattiest twats to ever twat.
You know what you should do, Purples? You should come and join us. You should come and join us in 30k, and then you could have all the cool Blood Angel units. And look at this, Purples. Let me find this for you. Let me find this for you. And not only like all the cool stuff, you could also whoop. Visit channel. Videos. You could also come on, Cult of Paint.
Cult of Taint.
Oh, there it is. God, that took ages to find. There you go. Look at that. You could convert a unit of Sanguinary Guard. How cool would they be? And they've got like cool helmets, and you could give them wings and like do cool stuff. The only chance you'll get a Primarch is in 30k. Yep. Imperial Fist would just paint regular Terminators yellow. Heck, they have Fist by default. Andy and Henry being gods. There were no Sanguinary Guards in 30k as far as I know. I know, but you could just like do these. Look, You could just do these. I can't remember how Henry justifies it, but he does justify it, and they look amazing. It's like the command. It's like the command squad. He's made a assault command squad, I think, something like that. The banner, yeah, the banner's pretty cool, isn't it? Like, look how cool that is. Look how cool all these are. Look at all the blood angels and everything. Ooh. How cool is that? You want to do it really, Purples. You really want to do it. Yeah, the banner is so damn gorgeous. You don't want to see him do the banner. Is it that one? Because he wanted to use that one, but he couldn't get it to fit. It's the Blood Angels. Paint stuff in fancy red, black, and gold. You don't need a reason. Yeah, exactly. There you go. It's just the command squad that's gold. It just happens to be painted gold. Did he print the transfer? Or just he built it up. So he was trying to kind of soften this down and get it to fit, but it didn't work. So we just got loads of different ones and just stacked them on top of each other. No, he didn't print it. This is from the transfer sheet. This is the Blood Angels transfer sheet. And then put another one on top. There you go. Dink. Pretty cool. Like, come on, Purples. Come on. You gotta want to do that, Purples. Oh, she's running away now. Look, Purples is running away. She's like, no, you can't get me into Horus Heresy. I've got to go and run an errand. The 40k Blood Angels could also use some Renaissance art transfers. Yeah, just get the Horus Heresy transfer sheets are brilliant. I use the Horus Heresy transfer sheets all the time in 40k. Like the my Raven Guard have all got Horus Heresy transfer sheets on in 40k. And Hannah's on the lurk as well. Oh, hang on a minute. Hannah goes on lurk and Purples goes on lurk at the same time. I smell something fishy. You can't get me into it either. I'll be here listening, but going to play some Space Marine 2 for a bit before I start hobbying. Hannah's playing some Space Marine 2. Hannah, what's your character in Space Marine 2? What chapter have you made? Are you playing bright yellow Imperial Fists, or do you not play Imperial Fists because they're bright yellow and easy to kind of spot, or do you do stealthy Raven Guard because they're black and easier to hide, or they're teaming up on you? Is that what they're doing? Are they going to come and team up on me? Oh dear, I'm in trouble. Ultramarines because blue is the best. I bet you Hannah is not playing Ultramarines. I have Imperial Fists and Blood Angels, but I don't like the yellow they use in the game. Oh no, that's why I have a purple Orc army. Can you change the yellow? I also have Death Company jump pack character. Do you have to unlock everything so that you can get cool things like a Death Company jump pack character? What does the jump pack surely a jump pack is like completely OP and you can just like bounce around everywhere. How does that work in the game? How does that work in the game? I'm excited for Paul to get this at Christmas. What's he getting at Christmas? Oh my god, sometimes I hate the game because someone will have a green Space Marine with one shoulder, an Ultramarine shoulder pad, and one shoulder a Blood Angel. Basically, you use it for dive attacks. Fucking tourists. Oh, Space Marine 2. Have you got Paul Space Marine 2 for Christmas? Fantastic. 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 Right, I should start painting, shouldn't I? I should start painting. I should start painting. Yeah, what do you think of the? What do you think of the? I need to sculpt the rock around the edge of that tile block. So I need to sculpt some rock and stone around that. I just padded it with some cork, as you can see. So we'll cover that up. Same with that. Like I sculpted a bit of a rock there, and then just lifted it up with a bit of cork. So I'll probably just fill that with some of the cement when we put it on. But he's pretty cool, and he's got a weird power fist as well, which is quite funky. I've only just started using Milliput, but it's proving a little difficult. Why is it proving difficult? Target, you got to get the perks that recharge the jump pack 10% when you ground pound kill an enemy. You can easily kill 10 gaunts, for example, and be able to ground pound 5 times in a row very quickly. Wow! It won't stay. What do you mean it won't stay? What won't it? It won't stay. Tourists are kind of good. They give money to other hobby producers. Yeah, and Gundam. Oh, you got him some Gundam as well. Nice. Fantastic. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Right. Let's do faces. And we've got to battle damage that and battle damage that as well. So we've got to battle damage those two, and we've also got to do the white arms a little bit better. We've done them really roughly, but we need to get those a little bit better. Right. And yeah, I'm quite curious. I don't know what unit to do for them though. That's the only thing. I don't know what unit to do for them. Breacher Squad would be cool, but that's not out yet. My homebrew chapter I use sometimes in game, which has 6 and 7 on the knee pads. The tourists are great, but as a lifelong 40k fan, I get annoyed because all my markings are lore accurate. Ha ha ha! Hannah's a gatekeeper. Hannah's playing Space Marine 2, checking everybody's armour is lore accurate, and if it's not, you die. I hunt you and I kill you. I think you'll find... Wait, what? I quietly gatekeep to myself. Okay, let's do these. Let's do these guys' faces. So let's get rid of the glue. Get wet palette out. Oh, there's one of the counters counters from Darkwater. Just randomly there. Right, I need to put all the Raven Guard transfer sheets. See, I've got there's loads. There's loads on the Raven Guard one. You get loads of cool shit on the Raven Guard one. Like loads of Raven skulls, loads of words, loads of extra symbols and things. The Dark Angel one you don't seem to get as much. Anyway, I have ordered a Dark Angel transfer sheet, so I can do some Dark Angels at some point. I just don't know what. Maybe I can do some veterans actually, because the veterans I've done for the Raven Guard have got the disintegrator weapons, so maybe I can do a veteran squad with like special weapons or something for the Dark Angels. Well, the Blood Angel one had to be printed in colour. Very funny. Very, very funny. Very, very funny. Ha, 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 target. Ha, Hardy heart. Look, there's a tiny bit of red there, look. There's a little bit of red there, look. It's got a bit of red stroke. That's a very good point, actually. The Raven Guard transfer sheet should be cheaper because they're just black and white. They should be cheaper. Why am I paying all this money for a black and white transfer sheet? There we go. Rest of the transfers. Go in. The Raven Guard transfer sheet envelope. The envelope of transfer sheeting. That's what that is. That is what that is. That's just what that is. Ladies and gentlemen, it is just what that is. The transfer sheet of Raven Guarding. Okay, so pale flesh. The Blood Angel one had to be printed in colour. You kid. I really want to. Where is it? There it is. Okay. See what that looks like. Probably be too much, but that's a test model. It don't matter. It don't matter. It's test model. It's test model. There was a player on my team named Antique Chode Show. What the fuck? What the fudge? Oh no! Shall I? Ding ding. Dingy ding dingy ding dingy ding ding. Okay. Oh, we need K. Where's KD's next? I need KD's next's head as well. Hang on. At some point, I'll do the cataphracti. Although, aren't there new cataphracti coming out? Hang on, just finding KD. There he is. Okay, he hasn't got his head on. Where's his head? There's his head. Oh, I tell you what. I'll show you this. Hang on. So this is cool. I got so for the Night Lords. There we go. Right. So imagine Night Lords. Imagine Night Lords. So I got the Night Lords helmet pack, obviously, so we can have some Terror Squad helmets, and in that helmet set you also get that one, which is quite cool. So we get some Night Lords things, and then I also got, because they're actually quite cool, I also got some Sons of Horus ones as well. So I'm going to scatter some Sons of Horus helmets in with my Night Lords as well. How cool is that? The Sons of Horus helmets are really, really funky. So I'm going to use all of these ones, loads of these ones, and then some of the Sons of Horus ones as well. That should be quite cool, I think. That should be quite cool. Right, so there's KD's next. KD's next. We need to prime his head really, really quickly so that we can paint it. So I'll just prime. go. What's the is Space Marine 2, Hannah? Is it like an FPS, like capture the flag, that kind of thing? Look at Katie's next. Look how cool this dude is. He's so awesome. He's so cool. And he's got his Raven Guard symbol on his cloak. So yeah, the Night Lords should be quite cool, I think. Yeah, that looks better, doesn't it? So that's the glaze over then. That's good to know. Da, 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 da. Okay. So let's do these 4 bear heads then. Just waiting for this one to dry. There's a player on my team named Antique Chode Show. Dear me. The 8-pointed star, that's very much post-heresy, isn't it? So if I use these in heresy, I'm going to have to cut off that chest emblem, right? It's a symbol of chaos undivided, so if you want them to be chaosy, if you want them not to be chaosy. But chaos undivided didn't exist in heresy, right? Like, that symbol didn't exist in heresy. And at the very least, definitely not in Night Lords, right? Because the Night Lords weren't particularly chaos orientated, they were just traitors. Sure, there were at least word bearers rocking it. Okay. I was just thinking, like, if I do end up using these, which I really do want to, just kind of scatter some of these in. If I do end up using some of these, I need to remove some of the 40k-ification of it. Like, for instance, I definitely need to remove that kind of peak on the back, don't I? Night Lords were still just psychos, I think. Yeah, I don't think, from what I remember, like, they weren't even really very kind of possessed-y demonic either. So I just need to remove that. If I remove that, I can just put a tiny skull. I can just put a tiny skull on it. I mean, this is just one, like, Chaos Space Marine body which I've got spare, like, lying around. I'm sure there are some that don't have that eye on the front. Anyway, because we don't want the eye either, do we? Definitely don't want the eye either. And just scatter these through for some variety and everything. Right, so that should be dry now. So now pop that in there and then prime that. Okay. So we need some pale flesh and some anthracite grey. Okay. Hey, Sinister. What do seeds build their bases out of? Cork, cork, cork. Bork, bork, bork. Any tip on starting a Horus Heresy army? Where can I read a little bit and learn about buying a book? I have no idea. Where can you read a bit? Heresy Hammer on YouTube is pretty good. And also Arbiter Ian did a how to start Horus Heresy video, which was quite cool. Yeah, it's probably that kind of thing. I just plan on asking Avian, yeah. Yeah, if you're in Discord, just tag Avian. I'm trying to build the army that I've got in my head rather than... I'm not bothered about the rules. The only kind of rules that I'm worried about are okay, the Dark Angels have good rules for plasma, and they have good rules for plasma because they're famous for using plasma, therefore I should probably try and get some plasma in the army, that kind of thing. The rules tend to support really well what each chapter is designed for. Blood Angels are also famous for plasma, but a different kind of plasma. You should paint a command squad with helmets off like Kiss. Yeah, I've had that suggestion. Somebody suggested that. I think it was Purple's. Star Child, Demon, Spaceman, and Catman. Catman. Ziggy Stardust. Spaceman, I always wanted you to go into space, man, intergalactic world. Who's that? Stella! Thank you for the follow. Cheers, Stells. Oh, Stella! What a ledge! Thank you very much, dude. That's really kind of you. Happy Christmas. Now see some Raven Guard work on the Raptors. Nice. Yeah, we've been doing Raven Guard for a fair while now. You might have seen my Raven Guard on Warcom when the Wolf Scouts came out. I converted them into Raven Scouts because Raven Scouts are better than Wolf Scouts. Oh, thank you, Hannah. We've got a hype train on the way. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you as well, Stella. Thank you very much. What a ledge. We're also doing Dark Angels as well, so sorry to actually we're doing Dark Angels and we're doing Night Lords. So we've I've done about 70 infantry for the Raven Guard at the moment, plus some dreadnoughts and things. And then we're doing some Night Lords, and I've got some kits that I'm kind of applying to. Some kits I'm applying to Night Lords as well. You gifted it to a Primarch. You did, Rogel Dawn. You are a loyal Imperial Fist, Hannah. You are a loyal Imperial Fist. Thank you very much. Still getting the hang of things. Fantastic. Hey, it's good. Welcome to the hobby. What is it you're currently painting? Shut up, Sinister. I do, yes, that is true. He's looking pretty cool. Right, where's Katie's next? There we go. Okay, so that's Katie's next. Kind of want to put a little bit more pink on him.
Rude alert! Abandoned shop! This is not a daffodil! Repeat, this is not a daffodil!
Hey Avian, how you doing? We were talking about you earlier. How are you, mate? Back to the birds. Yep, I have done all of these though. Got all these built yesterday. Whoops. That's just blue tacked on so I can get to everything. So these ones are all done. Along with all of those, they're all finished as well. I've got to do their bases. Yeah, got all that done. And then I watched Arbiter Ian's unique way to do unique armies in Horus Heresy, and one of his suggestions for Dark Angels. One of his suggestions for Dark Angels was imagine a company who have painted all their armor in bone to remember, commemorate, whatever, like a massive loss of warriors in a certain fight somewhere or something. So that's kind of cool. Like his kind of justification. So it was like the whole company were honouring the loss of warriors, and then he said, "Or maybe just the veterans," kind of thing. So that could be quite fun. Yeah. Anyway, that was quite an interesting one. Hey, welcome back, Purples. So Deathwing short story-esque. I was waiting for you, Avian. I have a question. What Dark Angel wing is responsible for the Incendio? I totally forgot. Probably Dreadwing. Dreadwing sounds Incendio-esque. Yeah. Oh, really? Why? No, Sinister and was it Alfredo on Alfredo on YouTube? Hey Chris, any tips on starting a Horus Heresy army? Where can I read a little and learn about buying a book yet? And Sinister said, "Oh, I'll just ask Avian." I would have to crack the book to read up on the Incendio. So yeah, it sounds like. I mean, again, it's the issue of I have to plan the army because I don't know what units are going to be. As soon as I know what units are going to be, I can say, well, that veteran squad there, they can have a lot of bone armor, things like that. Hey, War Masters. How are you, War Masters? So yeah, I need some interrupters as well. So Iron Wing, nice. There we go. And then there's KD's next. KD's next is ready to rock and roll as well. So yeah, I've just got to kind of plan as per usual. Just got to plan and have an idea of what units I want to build. I was thinking like a veteran squad because I've got the veteran squad in the Raven Guard, so I can have the disintegrators. That new disintegrator sprue that came out. So I've got a unit of those with disintegrators. So I was thinking maybe a unit of veterans with like plasma, but then you've got the interrupters as well. Keeps talking about Katie's necks. Katie's neck. Good old Katie. We do like Katie. Katie's awesome. She's got a great neck as well. And also, Avian, reading through and finding out that the Terran-born Dark Angels had the Reaper symbol or artwork more than the ones that were around once the line had been found. So maybe I can do like a really early heresy Dark Angels and have the Reaper a bit more evident, prominent. You're cold. I'm a bit cold as well, actually. I'm a bit cold as well. Weirdly, Avian, I got a spare torso in the blister for the companions, so I could probably use this for a Praetor. It'd be quite cool to use this for a Praetor. And then also, I was showing off as well. I got when I grabbed some heads. So imagine this is a Night Lord. Oh, and I was also just confirming that I've got to remove the Chaos Star as well, because the Chaos Star didn't exist in Horus Heresy, I think. So I've got to remove that Chaos Star on any of the Chaos Space Marines that I do use. So I've got the Night Lord's heads, which look really cool, obviously. So that's the cool one, and then you've got the Terror Squad one that looks like that. But then I also got myself the Sons of Horus heads as well, because they look awesome. So I'm going to scatter some Sons of Horus ones in there as well. They're great. They're really cool. So yeah, some of those helmets are going to go in the Night Lords as well, because they look great. So remember the Dark Angel's initial colour was Storm Grey. Either it's a cheeky reference to unpainted plastic or whatnot, but now I have to check for actual references because I cannot trust my memory. Ah! Storm Grey. Hey, I wouldn't be averse to kind of just like taking the black down a tone and doing it grey. Iron Wing is kind of forgettable. Is Iron Wing the tanks? Depends when in the depends when in the Heresy, to be fair, for the Chaos Star motif showing up or not. Well, Night Lords, I like in my head, I don't think Night Lords would really have it anyway in the Heresy. Like, I don't think Night Lords are particularly a chaotic orientated legion. They're just a traitor legion, right? It's not like word bearers who are just like, yeah, possess us all, and Death Guard who are a bit more possessy, and probably world eaters who are a bit more possessy. I don't think Night Lords are they're just like psychotic evil traitors. Is that right? So I would I'd kind of want to remove all the Chaos Stars anyway, and kind of also just to kind of make them look a little less, remove some of the 40k-ness away from them. I'll have to get some more, I'll have to grab some more of the Chaos kits, because I only want like a handful of them. I only want like 5, 6 or 7 like scattered across all the units. Wearing human skin, enjoying wearing Babel staple to their helms, and enjoying torture, not chaotic. Yeah, but they're just nutcases, right? So yeah. Anyway, I think I wanted to remove all the. There'll be some more Chaos Space Marines that I've got that don't have the eye on the front. I mean, the eye needs to go as well, doesn't it? Because it's the Eye of Horus. So yeah, I think being as I've got a spare one. Oh, What other characters could I do, actually? Are there any other characters that are really, really iconic and fit the Dark Angels more than the Praetor? Actually, I don't really like the Praetor model, so... yeah. Forces aligned to Horus did show the eye. Oh, did they? Luther, so I could make him Luther.
Fall to chaos. The Chaos Gods didn't want courts. He was too insane even for them.
There we go. So they did show the eye. Okay. Even so, I think I will still like... I'll still like put the effort in and remove the 40k-ness of it. Because if I just use that, it could be a little bit lazy. So I think it would still be a good idea to remove the eye. I'll check all the... I haven't removed it yet because I was going to check all the other ones. I was going to go and grab like the box of Chaos Space Marine bits that I've got and just see if any of them don't have the eye on, and then I'll just go, well, I'll just use those instead. Some did, not all. Kurz shows up and Khorne is like, hey dude, chill. Luther was given a timeout during the heresy. Yeah, during the heresy, but if I do like a really early... I should scribble down some ideas. If I do a really early Dark Angels thing, what sort of traits could I include on some of the units? It would have to be during the Crusade. Oh, to make him Luther. So yeah, anyway, like I didn't know whether to turn him into a Moritat, or like a Consul, or a Vigilator maybe. I don't know. Vigilator doesn't sound very... Is there a... Oh, hang on. Isn't there like a Legion Champion? Can I make him into a Legion Champion? I could turn him into a Legion Champion, couldn't I? It's just a spare body I had.
When Slanch met Courts, she was like, whoa dude, calm your tits a second.
Calm your tits. Kurtz. I like how Olivia says Kurtz. Conrad Kurtz. Luther was told, you did bad. You should feel bad by the Lion during the Crusade. Not gonna lie, I find the concept of Great Crusade era armies more interesting. So what would a Great Crusade era... like... straight out of the Great Crusade into the Horus Heresy, like right at the beginning of the Horus Heresy, Dark Angel army. I'm gonna get a piece of paper here. There we go. I've got a piece of paper, seeing as I'm not going to be using that. Address. Right. So early Heresy, Dark Angels, traits, ideas. Because I can if we have loads of like, or a fair few like traits and ideas, then I can allocate them all to like different units and have like a really cool varied. Because I think, like I say, the Raven Guard are very... They're all the same. Like, everything's Mark 6, everything's black, everything's like... The only variation I've got on my Raven Guard is the white that comes in occasionally. And then the jet black reconnaissance and the deliverers. Whereas the Night Lords are going to be a bit more scattered in terms of the marks. So there's going to be all sorts of different marks all over the Night Lords. But the Dark Angels, I think I can do like really unique stuff for every single model almost. Right, okay. He went and helped the Death Guard at one point and Daddy Lion took away his ships. I mean, Luther did almost try to kill the Lion with a nuke. Wait, what? I missed this. See, Lion bad guy punishing Luther for helping the good guys. Well, yes, but I did not want to spoil Chris with important facts. What's something about Death Guard that would stand out as end of Crusade, early Heresy? Oh yeah, because Sinister wants to do that Death Guard army, the like loyalist Death Guard army. Now, if you really want to do some messed up things, Chris, make a cipher. I could do a cipher. Okay, cipher. Yes, cipher. I do not know anything about Heresy Cipher. You're going to have to teach me all about Heresy Cipher. Cool. Okay. Well, I'll keep up to date with chat. Cipher will be easy. Use the 40k model. No, because you can't use the 40k model because he's got the lion's sword on his back, hasn't he? And he wouldn't have the lion's sword on his back in Heresy because the lion would have it. What Warmaster said. What would Warmaster say? Oh, which one? Any. Just pick. Cipher is just a position drawing 30k. Okay, so what's his traits? Does he just have like a plasma pistol and a bolt pistol? Because that's what he's going 40k. I don't know. What does he do in the Heresy? What does that role do in the Heresy? So there are about 3 or so far in the books. Okay, awesome, cool. $30k Cipher could be any guy in robes. So he needs to be in robes. Oh, okay, well that ruins that idea of making him Cipher then. So I have to do a robed Space Marine. And then I could use him advisor of some sort. And then I could use him as like a consul or something. He has a mask. He's got a mask as well. The only Cipher I know is Zaharael. And he was a librarian. Robed, masked and hooded. Wait, so there were like... Oh, okay. So there were like full robes and masks and hooded stuff in... Actually, I suppose there is, because he's got a hood. Okay. I'd say go for a librarian. That's close to an advisor that Cipher was. Zariel is the last Cipher in the Heresy book. Zariel. Robes, hood, librarian, question mark. Before him was a guy that was part of the Knights of the Wolf. What the fuck are the Knights of the Wolf? I fucking love you teaching me all this shit. It's so interesting. Nobody knows who our 40k Cipher is yet. Yeah, I've got the Cipher. I've got Cipher. I've got the 40k Cipher in my Night Lord's army. He's painted. He's got blue armor. Before that was an inner circle, whatever the Knight Brotherhood, Luther, and the Legion belonged to. 40k Cipher in his own novel. Oh, and all of this could be a lie. What a dick. We should have this kind of conversation in Discord, like traits and ideas, like early Heresy Dark Angels, early Heresy Death Guard, or late Crusade Death Guard. Like what traits, identifying factors would an army or a unit or models from or Space Marines from that period have? My question was number 2 Cipher. Was he an augmetic human, a Space Marine, or a normal human? You can have him in any army, as he works pretty much anyone to fulfill his goals, even with Alpha Legion. Yes, that's why he's in my Night Lords, because I thought it was funny. I don't think it was ever clarified. The current cipher is Corswain. Descent of Angels was a really good novel. I think Zariel was young enough to be full Astartes. Okay. Nobody ever saw the line and cipher in the same room. Hey, Spiky. It was a full of Astartes. I was wondering about the one before him. Right, any traits, ideas for early Heresy Dark Angels then? Have we got anything that we can kind of come to, like what weaponry might be used a lot of? What colours might be in? The second or young cipher seems to be mysterious, would certainly explain how he was able to get the sword. Scroll up. Oh, hang on. So the First Legion keeps the Emperor's secret. Hang on.
I have a good idea for Heresy Dark Angels. Bung M in the trash bin.
Well, that's not very nice. That's not very nice. Okay. Went to help the Death Guard. Luther was told. Luther, Corswain. Night Lords didn't fall to Chaos. Wearing human skin. The initial reference, perhaps Valdor book, in actual Valdor, not the Eldar Maiden World book. Wait, I don't know what that was talking about. Oh, that was that. So remember the Dark Angel's initial colour was Storm Grey. Excuse me. Thank you. Sorry about that. The initial reference, wearing human skin, I had to throw that in. Corswain. What's Corswain? Luther, Corswain. Luther would have been given during the Crusade. Slanesh.
If you build a fortress on Terra and successfully defend it, you get nothing. If you betray the Emperor, you get an entire range of models.
Sounds about right. Sounds about right. How many Demon Primarchs are there? And how many Loyalist Primarchs are there? Like, if you're the bad guy, you get all the models. Luther was told you did bad. He went to help the Death Guard. See, bad lion, bad punished. Now, if you want to see some messed up things, make a cipher.
Okay, since you went too far back, the First Legion keeps the Emperor's secret.
The First The First Legion keeps the Emperor's secret,
I was
okay.
talking about Dark Angels specifically. Where is the lie?
So there are about 3. Hey Rusty, how you doing? So there are about 3 in the books. He has a mask. Zaharal is the last cipher. And before he was in the inner circle, whatever the Knight Brotherhood Luther. My question was second cipher. Okay. So, Emperor's Secret. So remember, the First Legion gives Inducti Volkite weapons. Inducti Volkite. But they use plasma, right? First Legion is swords, plasma, and forbidden tech. Swords, plasma, and forbidden tech. Okay. He's exploded because I'm tight. Thank you. Have you tried really cool bikes and land speeders? Since you went so far back, the Legion keeps the Emperor's secret. Let's talk about Stark Angels. Y4 is a tire. They keep the secret they can find. It's a bit of an obsession. Could have sworn I followed you last night. Apparently not. Thank you, Rusty. Looting the line are the Order that hunted the great beast of Caliban, Chaos Beast. If you have rusty nuts, that means you have nuts of iron. Damn it, the Dark Angel resin kits are really nice looking. They are. They are. What's Corswain, by the way? Is that a character? Because I think I was asking about what character I could convert that guy into. Is that a Dark Angel rank? I don't recognise Corswain. He's a paladin of the Ninth Order. Okay, so he's a special character. Gotcha. His model is sick. Oh, let's go and have a look at his model. Is there a Legion champion? Oh wow. Oh yeah, he's badass, isn't he? Does he come with a helmet? Does he come with a... Yes, he comes with a Crusade helmet! Corswain is kind of a champ. Fucking hell, that's badass. That's badass as hell. I love the armor. So that's like Mark II armor, isn't it? I'm sold. I'm sold on the Mark II. Okay, so it's just everybody with swords, isn't it? It's just give everybody badass swords and shields and shit. We need some cool shields. Need more of these shields. Give loads of these shields out. Although it's a bit of a tower shield, isn't it? You want like a bit more of a knight's shield rather than a tower shield. So basically you need more fantasy in your sci-fi. Yeah, I mean that's why I'm liking I like the Dark Angels. Spoilers, because I like the Crusading Knights, as we've learnt with Bretonnians. just do some AOS. ROM Space Knight. I've lost strength over the last 10 years. Okay, drop 2 links for book art. Oh, nice. So this is early heresy. Oh, that one's fucking cool as hell. That's so good. I need some shields. Okay. What units?
I really like Cypher, especially since, thanks to him, Dark Angels show how much of gigantic assholes they are. Like, Dark Angels are helping in a conflict, then there's a rumor of a Cypher sighting, they drop everything to go after him, it's hilarious.
Dark Angels are helping in a conflict, then there's a rumour of Cypher sighting, they drop everything and go after him, it's hilarious. Right, so hang on, let's have a look at this. So we've got, in here, we've got checkers, we've got lots of checker, black and white check. Black, white, check. There's a fair few bits of there's definitely hoods. I need to find some shields. Shields and swords. And then it looks really good in the grey, doesn't it? They look really good in the grey. In Dreadnought news, I'm almost done in the next 2 Storm Fiends. Nice. Good to know there is a way to get Dark Angels to fuck off. Yep, very easy way. That may change with later Scourging books. That, and we do not know if survive Typhus. Dark Angels, the Imperium's main line of defence against the Dark Angels. Corswain is probably not the 40k Cypher. Zaharel might be. The quibble I have is that 40k Cypher does not have the offensive psychic powers. He used to, didn't he? I think he used to. Didn't they also allegedly blow up the Black Templar ship who had captured Cypher in the original 13th Black Crusade campaign? Drop two links. Pre-heresy. Okay. So is there a sword and shield unit like there is, like Vanguard veterans can have the storm shield and a power weapon? Is there a Vanguard veteran war gear option that is a storm shield or a breacher shield or something? It's just breaches, isn't it? I just need to do a unit of breaches. It's just a unit of breaches, isn't it? I need to do a unit of breaches with fucking heraldry on every single shield. Right, well, I have these. The only thing with these is that they don't have swords. They have the bolters, which is annoying. I don't know what the war gear is on breaches. I'm guessing you can't give them power swords and stuff. I kind of memory hold all of the OG 13th Black Crusaders. Eldrad got eaten by a Blackstone Fortress and he is still alive now. I wouldn't be surprised. Didn't they also allegedly blow up a Black Templar ship? What is odds of Cypher in favour of Blackstone Fortress? Deathwing Companions have sword and shield options. They do, yeah. They do. But I've got 20 Mark III bodies to make use of. So these are obviously a unit in their own right.
Also in the OG 13th Crusade, Eldrad literally stabbed Abaddon in the throat and forced him to flee. Then fucking GW retconned it because Eldar can't have nice things. Imagine, the Despoiler got stabbed in the throat by a fucking mage.
Legion Command Squad. Legion Command Squad is a good call, isn't it? I need to, I could do a really cool Legion Command Squad with breacher shields and stuff. And then I can have a big banner as well. Oh yeah, I need to do a Legion Command Squad. How big are command squads? Can they go up to 10? And you'd never have 2 command squads, would you? so cool. Did I do that one?
It is the 40th millennium, and there's only war, where morons go to close combat to hang themselves with sticks and swords.
There is only war.
Christopher, the battery dies, as well as the bot.
Oh shit, give me a second. Give me a second, just doing this last. Okay, changing battery. Daddy issues, war and daddy issues. I don't know what is going on with the bot. The last few days it's done a couple of sound alerts and then just tapped out. Okay. What weapon options are in the breaches? What war gear options can breaches have? I might prime this and then see what kind of heraldic design we can kind of throw on there. Do I need to refresh it again? There we go, it's refreshed again. It's refreshed again. I've refreshed it.
Today's fish is trout a la creme. Enjoy your meal. I will.
Thank you.
always build more killbots.
We could always build more killbots. We could always build more killbots. There we go. Drop that down on that. Looks like no swords for breaches. Okay. So the breaches are literally just bolt guns and breacher shields. Can they have... Oh. Dark Angels are... I want to do a really Dark Angel-y unit. Dark Angel-y unit that isn't like a companion squad or a Deathwing Knight squad. Like, I want to do like a standard Marine kit, because I've got loads of Mark III Marines. I want to do a standard Marine kit with cool Dark Angel shit on it, which I suppose is Interemptors. The Mark II Assault Squad.
Rude alert, rude alert, abandoned shop. This is not a daffodil. Repeat, this is not a daffodil.
Despoilers. Despoilers are chainsword and pistol. Have they got any cool war gear options away from that? I suppose I could like give them swords and just say their sword chainswords. That would be cool. I've got plenty of the swords. Sergeant can be upgraded. Sergeant could be upgraded, so I could give him a shield. Then the despoilers, would the despoilers... I need the fucking rulebook. I need the levers. I need the levers. Are the levers up on PDF yet? I know that's really cheeky. They can upgrade their chainswords, but they have the jump pack. Veteran Assault Squad. So you could just have a veteran squad, couldn't you? I could probably be talked into one assault squad for the Dark Angels. I'd probably have that single... the single jet jump pack if I did. Probably. It's just very hard not to put everything with like fucking plasma pistols and swords and shields, isn't it? God. Right. Mark II jump packs are the goat. Yeah, they are. They do look really cool. I think they're going to look really, really, really good on the Night Lords when we do the Raptors. I kind of like the singles on Dark Angels, I think, because it slims them down a little bit. I don't know. The other veteran squad is the veteran tactical squad. No melee weapons other than bayonets and chain bayonets. Cool. That veteran squad is the veteran squad that I used for my Raven Guard, right, with the disintegrators. So they've all got disintegrator weapons. Evidence in stream gallery. Oh wow! Oh yeah. Yeah, the jump packs. The jump packs are cool. Like, I'm not denying the jump packs are badass. Still happy about how well they fit in 40k. Yeah, definitely. Last option is an Outrider squad, which is chainswords and bolt pistols, but try and get that into Zone Mortale's game. Yeah. I think I just have to accept and do. It's really weird. It's really weird. The only units that feel Dark Angel-y are all the special ones, like the Interrupters and the Companions and the Deathwing Knights and. Like even the Destroyer squad for the Raven Guard feel Raven Guard-y. Because they're like gunslingers, pew pew pew, and then you can stick jump packs on them. Of course, you put jump packs on them because they're Raven Guard and they're even more pew pew pew. But the Dark Angels. Do I do a Devastator squad? Do I do a Devastator squad with plasma cannons? Still doesn't feel. What does a plasma cannon look like in Heresy? Is it underslung? I don't think I know what it looks like. Where's the heavy weapons sprue? Is that plasma? That's plasma. Oh, it's on the fucking shoulder again. I hate shoulder mounted ones. Well, I'll have to get the old Devastator squads. That would be a support squad. I mean, it's 30k. Most of feeling too samey has always been my main issue with it. Yeah, but like, it's not samey. That's what I like about it.
The thing that kinda ticks me off is that in 30k they had amazing weapons like Volkite and disintegrators, but then it was all forgotten because the only single Forge World that could make them got glassed by Horus of the Imperium. That's so silly.
Like I like 30k because it's not samey. It doesn't feel samey. Like, I can make a really cool Night Lord's army and, like, really thematically do it. It's just the Dark Angels I seem to be hitting a brick wall with doing anything with the basic Marines. So maybe it's just like you just do a tactical squad and have done with it, and then you add in everything else. But you are right. I do need to do a command squad. A command squad is a great point.
It's fine. Dark Angels are twats anyway.
It's super samey. No, it's not. I really don't think it is. 40k is super samey. 40k is super samey. Horus Heresy is really interesting. I don't know what happened to my voice then. 40k is really interesting because you get the variety. You get loads of variety in 30k. I think, anyway. Or at least you are...
Probability factor of 1 to 1. We have normality. I repeat, we have normality. Anything you still can't cope with is therefore your own problem.
The plasma cannon is a support weapon, Chris. Yeah. Yeah, you said it was a support squad, right? Support squad. Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know what Devastator Squad was called in Horus Heresy. That's fine. Not really though. The Space Marines all had pretty much the same gear and armor and whatnot back in 30k. 40k has orcs. Yeah, I know. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna lose this argument. I really like 30k because of the variety that I think I have in it. So compared to 40k, there's no variety in Space Marines. You just have a tactical squad or a fucking incinerator squad or whatever bullshit. Right, how's that skin? Does that skin work? Or is it just too blue? Is it not worth doing it like that? Is it too blue? Should I be going a little bit more pink in there? There's just so much more going on with 30k. Like, there's war gear options, there's special rules, there's like encouraged thematic modelling options and everything. Like, I don't know how to explain it better than that. Hell of a lot less variety than 40k itself. Yeah, I mean, I know. I'm not denying that 40k has Space Marines and Orcs and Necrons and Tyranids and blah 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 and all that lot. Like, I'm not denying that. Uber Wizard, thank you. I'm just talking about Marines. Like, the Horus Heresy, the game of Horus Heresy has an encouraged variety to it, whereas the games of the armies in 40k are all the same.
30k is not the competitive meta bullshit that 40k
Okay,
is.
I'm gonna.
It's more interesting in itself because it encourages people to do what they like.
Yeah, I'm not winning this argument, so I'm gonna stop. Sinister's like, yeah. No, that's fine. That's fine. 40k is more varied. I massively disagree. That's why I'm really enjoying Heresy. Okay. Yay! Hannah's back! Everybody's getting all their sound effects again. Congratulations, everybody! Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. I'm gonna have to go through and trim out Hannah's Sexy Science Hannah's intros. There we go. Right, okay, so pink. Should we do one? Shall I do this one? Maybe glaze. If I get some Bugman's Glow, my good old traditional Actually, let's use some Cadian flesh tone. Let's try and glaze some Cadian flesh tone. And see if this adds a little bit of colour to the skin, because I think it's a little bit too turquoisey. It's just too much light. It's just like a pale version of the armour, and I don't really want it to be a pale version of the armour.
Yeah, the competitive aspect is why I haven't started playing 40k or AOS, and I only had a single game of Kill Team. That's really not my vibe.
It's not even the competitive side. But yeah, the access to the meta that everybody plays 40k with is a bit disappointing. Yeah, that's not too bad. Just add a tiny bit of colour into certain areas. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's much better. That's actually much better. Straight away, that's much better. Right, let's do KD's next. I love the meow faces of your Raven Guard. Thank you. Just wanted a little bit more, because they blend a bit too well into the armour at the moment. So we're just adding little bits of, just glazing little bits of pink into certain mid-tones. I just wish it was more variety between the legions, like in 40k. You think legions in 40k have variety? I'm not. Yeah, I'm not winning this argument at all. That's madness. I will find a new sound. No, you are fine with the sound. I will say half the Space Marine units in 40k people don't even play. Yes. Oh, that's really cool! But Space Marines are wank. I thought that for years, Manneringo. I thought that for years, and I've finally shifted a little bit. Sometimes people can have a discussion without either side needing to win. Exactly. Do you still like the emo Faces, are they still emo enough for your purples? Nice. Would have been better if you read that in order. I can't read things in order. I'm painting. I don't know what's happening in Twitch chat. There we go. Okay. Yeah, they are cool. They are cool as shit. Right now, I need to do his eyes at some point. Oh, for fuck's sake. Fucking microphone in the way. Oh, I need to move everything around. Can't paint with a microphone there. So dumb. Right. What time is it? Fucking hell, it's 5:30. Lurk, no worries. I find non-metallic silver way harder than gold. Really? Honestly, you just pick some greys. Like, decide whether you want like a cold grey or a warm grey in the shadows. And then add white or ice yellow like silver non-metallic is you just add white to whatever color. Like you can do silver non-metallic with fucking brown paint. You can do brown. You can start with brown and then get neutral grey and highlight with neutral grey and add white to it, and you get silver. Where's my... Have I got any silver non-metallic around? I don't think I've got any silver non-metallic around. No, all my silver non-metallic is over in the cabinet. Gold is easy as hell. I think you've just got to nail like the highlights. Like gold might be easy as hell because you look at it and the brain tells you that it's gold because it's like yellowy. It's like a yellowy brown with really strong highlights. Yeah, it was probably just more practice. Or are you struggling with it? I mean, honestly, just go and find some rich grey stuff. Even look at his gold. Like, if you go and look at his gold lessons and just take out the browns and replace it with greys. But a lot of the time, people will look at like a brown non-metallic and go, "Oh, that's gold." In the same way as somebody will look at a blue non-metallic and go, "Oh, that's blue non-metallic," whereas it's not. It's just a shiny blue surface. Like non-metallic is such a weird thing. People have some ideas about non-metallic which are not. It isn't like right. Like shiny blue is not a blue non-metallic because you don't get blue. Earlier message must not have gone through. Rich Gray's videos going on the playlist again, I suppose. You suppose? I mean, the earlier message probably did get through. It's just that I've not read it because it's miles away, and I didn't catch it. Chat goes quickly. I don't see everything. Sorry. Right. Check out Sam Lenz. I mean, check out Rich Gray. If you want non-metallic tutorials, you check Rich Gray. In fact, I'll find you a silver one now. That's really good. There's a silver one. I mean, that's the one I link to everybody if they want to learn how to do non-metallic. Like that's the god video of learning non-metallic. And that, to be fair. Oh, has he not got a silver one on? Hang on, let me find one that works. That one's not bad. That one's pretty good because you've got the sickle. Yeah, I'll post that one. It's using the Duncan paints, which aren't great, but it doesn't matter for... There you go. The Stormcast should have a gold and a silver part. Yeah, but the silver's not... It's I wouldn't suggest that you learn silver non-metallic from the silver part of that Stormcast video. That Stormcast video is really, really good on the gold. The silver one's a little bit more stylized, whereas the sickle... I mean, one of the best ones on there is the Rogel Dawn. And obviously you can just sign up to his website if you want to. !Rich if you want to sign up to his website. And then there was the bronze. If you are interested and you go and you scroll down and you get to that bronze, where is it? Let me find it and show it for you. Like the bronze, that weathered bronze non-metallic is really interesting because he's painting it pink. Like that's non-metallic painted pink. Weathered bronze non-metallic. That's quite a good one because that's almost like you can take out the colours from that one and then you can paint silver on there. It's just all about getting the highlights in the right place. Silver is. Like I say, all the ones that I've done non-metallic on are over in my box, so I can't really show you. Right, I'm going to go do some dinner in a second. He's looking pretty cool. We're going to glue him in, I think. I need to change the Rich command to add his website. 1 second, because it was supposed to do his website. 1 second and then you can do it again. Food has been consumed. Commands, custom. Where's the Rich command? There it is. !Rich. grey. Touch of grey. I promote Rich too much. I need to do it myself. I need to do my own stuff. There you go. Now you can do Rich. Do exclamation mark Rich now. And then you'll have his website as well. There we go. Thank you. Find they're more suited for intermediate level looking to master it. I don't consider it being very beginner friendly. I think some of his videos definitely aren't. However, the one that I linked to, that Rogel Dawn Gold, I think teaches you everything that you need to know, but each to their own. What's the point of having a Twitch channel if you're not using it to promote your friends? I mean, that's a very, very good point. Right, how's that? He does deserve more followers, to be honest. That looks alright, doesn't it? Yeah, that's fab. That's fab. Liking that a lot. He needs some highlights. He hasn't got all the highlights finished off. He needs some stronger highlights to push some contrast. Right, yeah, okay, that's really cool. Glad I got those done. So they're awesome. We need to chip away at. There was an armor panel which I needed to chip away at. Oh, that was it. This one here. You expected floaty Necrons? The floaty Necrons I did years ago. So the destroyers, Necron destroyers, I did years ago. They were actually featured on Warhammer TV. I did a battle report on Warhammer TV with all my Necrons. Small size really forces you to break things down into basic shapes for highlights, which is applicable. Wait, what? I found painting a small scale 1650 actually quite helpful in reinforcing fundamentals and emphasizing the shape of the sculpts. Oh, okay, that's cool. Nice one, Harup. Right. So, next week, spoilers. If I can get his hair finished, I can finish sculpting his hair. I need to get some strands coming off over his shoulder pad, and then also if I can sculpt his whip, which should be quite cool. Then hopefully we should be able to paint Corvus Corax next week, which will be great. Which will be great. I still need to drop that in some warm water and bend that back. And we do have his backpack here. I haven't glued his wings on. His wings come out of the back of the backpack underneath there, and they're really fragile. So I've not glued those on. They can stay unglued until they're ready to go on.
Why a whip for Corax? And why Samich?
Why Samich? Why Samich? Why a whip? We're giving him a whip because I like to be different. So he's having a whip, which should be quite cool. Yeah, it should be very cool. And then he'll be different to everybody else's Corax. Hands up in chat if you think Corax will ever come back to 40k. Hope he does. That's a good point actually. When the fuck are we going to get another Loyalist Primarch in 40k? Like, we've got fucking shitload of demon ones.
Why not Heavy Bolter without jump pack?
Oh yeah, he could just walk around with a Heavy Bolter. He could just like single-hand a Heavy Bolter. That would be awesome. Should do that. Just have him walking around single-handing a heavy bolter. In fact, why is Rogel Dawn not like single-handing a heavy bolter? Rogel Dawn is a heavy bolter god. He better come back, yes. Layman Russ next year. Do we think Layman Russ next year? Layman Russ or Rogel Dawn?
When GW needs more money.
I mean, I'm really surprised. Like, they've got all the Demon Primarchs. They've all come out. When are we going to get the Loyalist ones? When are they coming? Why Demon?
Rogel Dawn is even more boring than Gillaboy.
Yeah, but he's got gold armor, so he looks badass. Ferrus Manus will return. Ferrus Manus. Which part of him? Is he just going to float? He's just going to float. Yeah, I think that looks really cool. So yeah, I'll finish his whip off. His whip, I think, is going to go out and round, probably round the front. I wanted to take it round the back, but I think it might come round the front.
They haven't all come back. We still don't have Peter Turbo or Lorber.
We don't have Peter Turbo, do we? Do we think we might get Peter Turbo with all these Iron Hands coming in?
Heavy Bolter without wings was from the Black Books, when he was running around on Istarvan and hiding from the traders.
Oh, was it? When he was running around on Istarvan and hiding from the... Really? That's fucking cool. So what you're saying, Avian, is once I've finished this one with the whip, I need to buy another Corvus Corax, cut all his armor up so I can repose him and then have him with a heavy bolter. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're telling me? Is that what you're telling me, Avian? That would be so fucking cool. How big is a heavy bolter compared to... hang on. Ah! Just single-handing a heavy bolter. Ah! That kind of has to be done now, doesn't it? You bastard. You bastard, Avian. You bastard. And I've got plenty spare because I need to do a video about the underslung missile launchers. Yeah, that's pretty cool, isn't it? Single-handing a heavy bolter. No, 3.0 does not have rules for that. No shit. Does that suggest that 2.0 did? Did 2.0 have rules for Corvus Corax with a heavy fucking bolter? Also, all the current Traitor Demon Primarchs had miniatures when Games Workshop did Epic. Peter Turbo did not have a model then. I'm only doing it because it's cool. Okay, no, 2.0 did not either. I don't care. I don't care. It's it'd be a really cool Corvus Corax with a heavy bolter. That would look so cool. That really would look so cool, wouldn't it? I wonder what the best heavy bolter is. I wonder what the 40k one looks like from the Devastator squad. Although this one's got a little bit more crisp detail on it. Anyway, that's a whole other fucking Corvus Corax away. That is. How about a Titan chainsaw parts? 3.0, 2.0 didn't either. Boom. Right. Yeah. So if I can, which shouldn't take me long. I should be able to do it in like an hour or two. Just get the get some flowing hair coming in across the shoulder pad, and then let that cure, and then we can prime him, finish his whip, get some copper wire, twist it so that I can get it all in the right place, and then I think I'm going to heat it all up and solder it so that the solder runs through it and you still get a little bit of texture, and then I'm going to wrap tiny bits of circles of putty all the way down it so it looks like it's sectioned up like that. Look, so like that. So it'll end up looking like that. It'll be braided with like sections. That's my plan. Although I don't know what to put on the end. Does anybody know what was on the end of Corax's whip? I need to decide what colour base my Eldar needs. Pink. Right. What's everybody doing at the weekend? What the hell is that? Who the hell is that? Oh, that's the City of Sigmar lady, isn't it? First Marshal. Talia Vedra. Yeah, because I wanted to get to her and remove the throne off the back. Yeah, there she is.
Magnus, Fulgrim, Angry Ron, and Mortarion are back. We are missing Peter Turbo, Wargo and Alperius/Omegan on the Trader side, whereas we only have Gulliboy and Lion on the Imperium side. Which is kinda bullshit. And we will probably get Russ Awu Wolf Wolf first.
Russ Awu Wolf Wolf, yeah. As long as he comes back, like, as long as they lean into the werewolf side and he comes back as like a... Because he's been in the warp forever, he comes back as like almost sort of like demon werewolf. If they just go, oh, here's a space wolf that's slightly bigger and we're going to call him Layman Russ because he's got a cool axe, I'm going to be really disappointed. He needs to like have fur like bursting out of his armour or something weird.
Wolf and Russ.
No, Demon Russ. Not Lehman Russ, Demon Russ. About Alfarius, Got some bad news, Purple, and possibly bad news on Omegon. Lemonade Russ. One cannot be 100% sure. Rusks. Rusk biscuits. Are we going to have Rusk biscuits come out? Rusk biscuits are going to come. Elfin Gallery. Why don't you come on over, Elfin Gallery? Gallery. There you go, everybody. Sinister's new Elfie Elf. Warhammer Rust. All I know about 40k now is that I cannot wait for the Dark Heresy game from Owlcat to be finished. Oh, okay.
Okay, for the tourist Christopher, Dawn killed Alpharius and Gillaboy killed Omegan. Allegedly.
Ah, but did they? Did they? Did they really? Did they really? Did anyone else get given those as a kid and it was advertised that they were healthy? Yeah, we had them at school. It was, the Rusk biscuits were a dessert at school. So some days you would go in and it was Rusk biscuits. And they would never get eaten, so you would always be able to get 2 or 3 because there were loads left. So you'd eat your Rusk biscuit and then you go back and get seconds from the dinner ladies. That's so cool. Weighing between a sandy desert base or a grey ass base. Purple Spark, the High Lords, writers of Horus Heresy, did a Nor Alpharius dead lol. So I believe them. As for Omegon, who knows, as that was pre-heresy lore. Yellow would complement the scheme, but grey would be more neutral. Bit more interested in new characters a la Vashtor than some warmed over Primarchs. There we go. Hot take from Jeremy. Vashtor. Got Vashtor up there. Vashtor sat up there with his torso twist. I did when he came out, because of course when he came out I did a torso twist video for him. Here you go, everybody. You can pre-order this guy now, and I'm going to do a torso twist on him because reasons. But is Alpharius really dead? Was it really him, or was it Omegon, or was it just a standard Alpha Legionnaire? Who knows? I mean, if they, particularly Gulliman, if Gulliman actually managed to kill one of them, fat chance of that. So I'm saying, I reckon it was just a standard Alpha Legionnaire. Maybe like a captain. Maybe they found a captain so he could put up a little bit of a fight and then die. Let's torso twist again like we did last summer. Hashtag torso twist. We've got a torso twist. Right, I'm going to go get some dinner in a second. What's everybody up to at the weekend? Tell me what you're up to at the weekend. Troy had a Hover Dark Eldar bike, and that Reaper guy, unfortunately, that was 20 back no more around, unlike my Space Marine captain that's hot, his own modifications, power armor 20 plus him. Yeah, what's everybody up to at the weekend? What are we up to at the weekend? I'll throw pictures up in Discord once I've done his hair, and I will finish off all these bases tonight. I think I'll kind of cover all the cork, because cork looks shit. So I'll cover all the cork, and then I can get these primed. I do need to replace their shoulder pads though, because the shoulder pads are the 3D shoulder pads, and I hate 3D shoulder pads unless it's for something unique. But I don't think these ones are particularly unique either. So I'll just use normal. What do you think? Mark 3 shoulder pads for these with the trim. It's probably right. And then I really want to grab a box of Mark II, but I can't really before Christmas. I can't really after Christmas either, but we'll address that another time. My kitchen tap was really weak flow since the hot water heater was replaced yesterday, so I guess this weekend I'm going to learn plumbing. Oh, nice! I'll be cleaning the house and painting and maintaining my fragile hold on my sanity. If he caught them for sure. I can certainly believe Games Workshop making a 40k model for Alpharius or Omegon if they really want money. I mean, all the loyalist ones. They really should do all the loyalist ones. I know. As soon as they're all out, then that's it. But they can stretch it out. I mean, they've been doing one in addition. Apart from the chaos stuff, which they seem to be doing a little bit quicker. But have we had one in this edition yet? We haven't, had we? So maybe Russ is coming this edition. And then next edition, hopefully it'll be like a Rogel Dawn or something. And then we'll be on parity. We'll have 4 and 4. And then we can bring Corvus Corax back, who's half crow. It was Lion and Angron last... Oh, it was, wasn't it? Because Angron was first. Yeah, and then the Lion right at the end. Like when the Custodians saw Gilliboy fighting after he got revived by Call and Yvrain, they got scared of him. Oh, they should have shot him, shouldn't they? Okay, Chris, we are at 2 minutes to midnight for the Imperium and possibly humanity. Yes, I believe so. Oh, and Fulgrim just came out. Yes. Yeah, Fulgrim came out. Did he come out in 11th? He was 11th, wasn't he? Oh, shit. I don't know. They just better hurry up. They better hurry up. I do have the Lion to build and paint for 40k, and I do have the Lion to finish building and painting for Horus Heresy as well. Move the setting to 50k and do an end time, reset the setting, remove all the Primax and shit like that, and have the Silent King rule the galaxy. That's the way we should go. Just saying, as Russ promised to show up at the Wolf time, the end. Maybe he lies and comes back early. Don't know, the 40k world seems more stable than the real one at the moment. I want to build and paint the Lion for 30k. I'll have to find. I've really got to find my Conrad Kurz. Maybe I should do that. I'll do that tonight. I'm going to find my Conrad Kurz because I think I started cutting him up so that I could repose him. I think. I'm sure he was up on the shelf and he's not. His base is up on the shelf, but he himself isn't. I just don't know where he's gone. No idea where he's gone. I'm going to find him. I'm going to find him tonight. That can be my mission tonight after stream. 30k line is not bad, but I really find the 40k line way better. I really like... I disagree on that. I really like the 30k line. He's alright. I think he's fantastic. I think that's absolutely fantastic. And I think it's this, like, again, that's another thing that I really like about Horus Heresy, the scale of it. Like, that's just, look at the difference in scale. Like, that's so chunky and big and, like, cartoony, and that is a ton more, like, in scale realistic. I think the 30k is a perfect blend of knight and sci-fi. I think so as well. That's really nice. It's a really nice model. I'm not denying that the 40k one isn't a really nice model. It is Charles Dance. It's 100% Charles Dance, obviously. It is a really nice model. I just think that's I think that's fab. I think that's fab. The resemblance is way too close to be coincidental. Yeah, Charles Dance is pretty cool. They absolutely made a Charles. They absolutely did, didn't they? They absolutely did.
See how the armor is different in 40k from the 30k one for the Lion? That's ridiculous. He came back from a 10k year's nap, and he didn't have the opportunity to get a new armor.
And he hasn't met Call either, has he? So like, it's not like. Yeah, I love that. I've got to find shit. I've got to find that now as well. I've got to find him as well. Yeah, that's really cool. What a model. Should have the exact same armor. Then he'd be the exact same model and everybody would complain. Somebody would find something to complain about. But you like this guy. This is your favourite one. You prefer this one. Gilliboy is a different armor because he has... Yeah, he had it specially made by Core. I need to repose Gilliman as well. He did talk to Daddy Emperor in the Warp Forest. Maybe he got the armor with the shield. Oh, did he? Oh yeah, he did, didn't he? He did that foresty warpy thing. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. How fucking cool is that, though? It's really bloody good. What's his bare head like? Yeah, his bare head's pretty good as well. Really bloody good. Okay, so the Lion would not do that as an old man. He would say, Gulliman, we need to talk. Lion's barehead in 30k is one of the best. Yes, it is. Yeah, that's only because like all the other ones are absolutely terrible. The barehead explains why he grew a beard. Easily the best of the Primarch models. I don't even know how you find all the... It's so dumb. Oh, there we go, Primarchs. Find them. Oh, Horus Ascended is amazing. Alfarius is very good. I think Alfarius was the last one that was sculpted, wasn't it? So he's alright. Like Russ is okay, Korax is okay, Perturabo's okay. That's atrocious. That's really bad. He's alright. That's proportions all over the place. Proportions all over the place. Proportions all over the place. He's pretty good actually. Vulcan's pretty cool. Ferrus Manus is also okay. I mean that's ridiculously amazing. Jagatai Khan. I think actually Jagatai Khan was the last one, wasn't it? That could have been amazing, and it's not. He's got noodle hair. He's all right. He's just stoic and boring. That's okay. I painted him and gave him away in a raffle. Can't remember who won that. Who won Magnus the Red? Can't remember who won that raffle. And then Fulgrim is just like a nothing model. Vulcan's his second favourite. Yeah, Vulcan is a very good one. Vulcan is very good. Right. Okay, I'm going to go make some dinner. And then when I get back, I will... well, I'm going to watch some cricket at some point tonight. And I'm also going to watch Jake Paul get absolutely battered. I'll sculpt and cover up all the cork. That would be quite good. I need to snap that off. Nope. Doesn't want to snap. And I also need to straighten some of the swords as well, so I need to take these downstairs so that I can, like that sword needs straightening, That sword, no, that one's okay. Where's the one? Oh, that one. That sword needs straightening. I need to straighten that sword out, so I need to drop that in some warm water. And I might even bend some of these cloaks a little bit as well once I drop them in some warm water. So I'll do all of that. And then I'll finish that off tomorrow. I'll finish his hair off tomorrow. Hobby time at Healy's. Yep, sounds good. I just need the name. I just need the name purples. Hobby time. There we go. Yeah, thanks for giving me little suggestions. That's really helpful. And I agree with the suggestions as well. Like I wouldn't raid if. Oh. You got something wrong there. Copy. / raid. There we go. Right, yeah, have a really, really cool one, everybody. Maybe I should dump Death Guard for Dark Angels or Salamanders so I start the Legion whose Primarch model I like the most. That's a really good call, Sinister. However, really have a look at Mortarion, because the Mortarion model is really good. I've built it, I've painted it. It was the first ever raffle I did on here. So it is actually a really nice model. His head's a bit squiffy, so you might be able to... although it is hooded, so you could drop in a 40k Space Marine head and then cover it with a hood. But it is a really nice model. Right, thanks very much, everybody. Take care. I'm going to go do some cooking, and it's fish and chips tonight. And I will catch you all next week. Exciting! It's exciting. Thanks very much for all the ideas for early Heresy Dark Angels, yeah, I'll catch you all later. Mortarion is like tied for third with Horrors. Like Morty's it is a really nice model. It's a really nice sculpt. It's just the head, and you can sort the head out with a as I've proven, you can sort the heads out now because Space Marine heads fit fine. And you just sculpt something on them to make them